You need to have a management system, some kind of system that you can track your auditions and your callbacks. So there's something called the Hold On log. HOLDON, Hold On log. And if you go online, I don't know if it's called like holdonlog.com, or just look on Hold On Log on Google, and you'll find that they have these great books. They're like called performer log books, and you can track every audition you have, every callback, take notes, write what you wore, write who you talked to, who you saw there, the feedback you got, and you should keep track of that. It's really, really important to keep track of your business and what's going on in it. And I have said before, Performer Track, they do not pay me. They are not an endorser of mine. I am endorsing them because I think they are the best online program for tracking your auditions. And their program, I love it. You could type in, you have so many search options. You know, you type in all your information for every audition you go on, and then you could type in, how many callbacks did I get wearing blue? How many callbacks did I get from that office? How many times has that agent, that casting director called me in for auditions? You can learn so much. It's important to know your business. There are some actors who know their business so well. They know how many auditions they've had, how many of those auditions turned into callbacks, how many of those callbacks turned into bookings. That's called your bookings ratio, or your callback to bookings ratio. This is a business. If you are wondering, like, I'm still in college, I'm taking classes, or I'm thinking of what classes I need to take, or what else I should study to be good at acting, business. Because acting is a business. It's a business, like any other business, like a construction business or a dental business. It's a business. And if you're not good at business, how are you going to be good at an acting business? Just being a good actor is not enough. You need to be a good business person as well, and that takes time. I read a lot about business. I love the Shark Tank. That's my favorite show by far, or Beyond the Tank, or Secrets of a, well, there used to be a millionaire show, but Undercover Boss. I do like to watch the West Texas Investors Club. I get my groove on reading Inc. magazine and Entrepreneur. You need to understand business because it's all about networking, sales, and marketing. And acting. And you act 5% of the time, and you do networking, sales, and marketing 95% of the time. That's the reality. So I'm teaching you these real things about the business so that you don't go flying out of your house saying, I'm going to be an actor, and move to a big city and land there and just go, oh my God, what am I doing? I don't even understand what's going on. I just thought I needed a picture and show up at an audition and I would have like a career. It's more complicated than that, but I'm making it easier for you by teaching you what I know. That way, when you walk into an audition, you will be not an amateur. You won't be green. That's kind of a term that people give people who don't know what the heck they're doing. I'm talking to you from this side of the desk. That means I have been an agent, I've been a manager, and I know what it looks like. I've cast. I know what it looks like from this side of the desk. I know what other agents and managers expect because I talk to them every day in a way you don't ever talk to them, and you never will. I talk to them as a colleague because we're both agents, we're both managers, we're both casting. We have different conversations with each other than we do with actors. Except for me. I will talk to you just like I'm talking to a casting director, agent, or manager. I will tell you exactly what I tell them, and I'll tell you exactly what they've told me. That's why I'm different. But as an actor on your side of the desk looking in, how do I get in? How do I get that job? How do I get an agent? How do I stand out? You got to learn what I'm teaching you and absorb it and take it in. It's not just like random videos I'm giving you about, you know, let me be honest. You've paid for it and I'm just throwing together whatever I can. That's not what's happening here. I want you to take these directions to heart. I want you to learn what I'm teaching you. Casting directors are a certain breed of people. They are paid to do a specific job. They know what they're doing, and when they go into an audition situation, they're looking for very specific things. You either fit that criteria or you don't. And they're on to the next one. No matter how much you want a job or how much you think you'd be right for it or how much you want to be on that TV show, that's not how this business works. You've got to learn how the business works. How do casting directors think? Because if you understand how they think, you'll understand how to deal with them. If you read books that agents have written, you will understand how agents think. And therefore, you'll know how to deal with them. It's kind of like when you're a woman and you're a teenager and you're trying to figure out men and you read all those Sweet 16 books, you know, Teen Beat and Tiger Beat and all those you're trying to figure out how do men work, you know, I'm trying to figure these people out. Or men, how do women work? I'm trying to figure this out. It's complicated. They say A, B, and C, and then they get upset that you didn't already know D, E, and F. Women are a little crazy, right? This business is full of men and women, and they've got egos just like everybody else. They have feelings that get hurt. They can be sensitive. They're creative, talented people. They're hardworking people who like to be pat on the back when they do a good job. They like when people are interested in them genuinely, and people that take the time to get to know them on a one-on-one, personal basis, and show interest in them as a human being. So it's important to understand how business works, how to build relationships, and what people on this side of the desk are really like, because then you can do a much better job in dealing with them. The biggest problem actors have is fear. Fear of the casting director, fear of the agents, fear of the managers, fear of they're looking down on you. That's not how we are. We're looking at you with hope that you are going to be the solution to the problem we have. That if we have a role, you're going to be the solution to it. If I have a space on my roster, you're going to come fill it because you're going to be great and you're going to have talent and you're going to show up on time and you're going to be prepared and you're going to be everything I need. So I'm looking at you with hope. And they're looking at you with hope. And I want you to understand that, because then you can walk into an audition with confidence. We're just people trying to do a job, and we want you to help us do it. It's that simple. Talk to you next time.